Two Wheels is brought to you by Bridgestone, the best tyre for all bikes. Red Square Ultimate Activation. And Fire It Up Motorcycles in 4 ways. Sell your bike the easy way and download the app today with Bike Buyers or give James a call.
Welcome to the show. This week we attend the Ducati World Launch in Monaco, and later on, Red Square ZX10 Masters Cup action from Zwartkorps. Hold on tight. Welcome to Monaco, the Monte Carlo Bay Resort, where Ducati are launching their brand new Monster 1200. Completely rebuilt for this year. Smaller, lighter, faster, and more attractive. It's the Ducati Monster. And we can't wait to ride it around the public roads on the Monte Carlo rally course. When I say we, I mean 40 journalists from around the world. All the settings available on this motorcycle, and electronics is where it's at nowadays. We're going to start off in the touring mode as we head out of Monte Carlo and into the surrounding mountainside. And just ahead of us on the road, there is Clint Pienaar from South Africa Superbike magazine. He's also along for the ride. Comfort levels on the Monster are good, with a neutral riding position and a decent drop to the footrests. The pillion pegs have been lowered on this model so that passenger positioning makes a lot more sense than before. It's quite amazing how much power the engineers can extract from a 90-degree V-twin lump without sacrificing rideability and reliability. The Testa Stretta motor is now common in many of Ducati's new models, and years of refinement with the 1198cc motor makes it an exciting package. 4 valves, twin plugs, Desmo valve operation, and massive oval inlets are normally found in World Superbike spec engines. And here it is, a standard fitment on a no-frills road bike. Now, I've been a long-time fan of street bikes, or naked bikes as they are known in South Africa. I believe this is the essence of motorcycling in its purest form. Yes, there are drawbacks in riding an unfaired bike. Wind and cold protection are always an issue, but like so many other manufacturers, Ducati do offer aftermarket parts for the Monster, which of course includes a windscreen. We arrive at our lunch destination almost 1,000 meters above sea level. Yes, hello Tetsuya Arada, former 250cc world champion. Lunch, very important to the Italians, but let's catch up with some of the other journalists on the launch.
We drove very tight, very twisty roads today, so the impression is very specific, and in those kinds of roads, the agility of the bike, the maneuverability of the bike was very impressive, because in the end of the day, it's a 150 horsepower bike. So you can jump on it and do whatever you want with all the electronics, work very smoothly and very efficiently and very impressively. When you turn everything off, you get a reminder that it's a 150 horsepower bike. It starts to feel alive under you. It's a very impressive machine. I want to ride it a little bit more.
My first impression is really good. In fact, the bike progress significantly for engine. The torque curve is really smooth, but the engine has a lot of strong torque, but it's more easy to use. And the bike is shorter, so the agility is better, and we feel more or less the feeling as the previous Monster generation with air and oil engine.
Yeah, I actually love the bike. I'm surprised about the handling, and the chassis and suspension works really well, especially in these curvy roads. I tested them quite a lot, and because in some occasions the road was quite bumpy, and there you can really test how the suspension works with the whole chassis. And the other thing is about the engine. It pulls really nice. First I keep it in the standard mode, and then I change it to sport mode and put the wheelie control on the minimum possible, but still on the safe side. And it was quite a lot of fun.
Well, certainly a pleasure to be riding around the roads of southern France, and luckily the weather has held off at this time of the year. We were kind of expecting rain today, but it's overcast and just the right temperature actually for riding motorcycles. And Ducati have been very clever in choosing these roads for this monster because this is the ideal motorcycle for these types of roads. You can flick it around the corner, it's safe to ride, you've got the different engine riding modes. So I've been riding in sport most of the day because I just like that sort of thing, the response on the throttle. What's impressed me a great deal though is the up and down shifting quick shifter. So you're able to change down and up without touching the clutch lever on the handlebar. That's quite important and it makes the bike that much smoother. So this monster is a refined monster. This is a refined beast of a motorcycle. Let's talk about the monster just for a moment because this bike started its life in 1993 with a 900cc air-cooled lump inside the frame. That was the first monster. Since then, there's been all types of Ducati monsters out on the market. They went to a 600cc monster, a 400cc monster, a 750cc monster. Then they came with the liquid-cooled engine. Now, this version of the motor is the latest version of the Testa Stretta motor, 1200 cc's of utter sheer power. This bike lifts the front wheel at the twitch of a throttle. I can just see this is the sort of bike that you can cruise down the boulevard, around the seaside, and of course in the mountains of southern France. I just want to say to Ducati, thanks for inviting us here to the fantastic Principality of Monaco for this incredible launch.
Buongiorno Sudafrica, sono Beppe Gualini. Welcome Sudafrica, I am Beppe Gualini. We are here on the Ducati presentation and I hope you have a beautiful day.